Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Super Anime Bros podcast. As always, I'm your host, Rosario, joined by my brother, Angelo. And today we're going to talk about spring 2026 anime.
Yes, sir.
Our check-in.
Yeah, whatever you
Check
want to call
out,
it, man.
you know what I'm saying?
It's been a minute. It's been actually almost a month since our
60
last
whole
episode.
seconds. That's incredible.
It's been almost a month.
Wow, that's incredible as well.
But I feel like this happens every May. Like it's usually like kind of the busiest season.
Life's
month
busy,
for
man.
May.
It really is.
May is like that's always been the busiest because we have we had a pretty busy May on top of me having just like a ton of work recently and just tons of extra hours. You know, we
Yeah,
had
I work a lot too, so.
Yeah, you always do.
That's life, dog.
You consistently do. I inconsistently.
That's
do.
fair, but it's all good. I don't think the viewers will hold it against us.
You know, we had a couple cool things going on too. You know, one.
Yeah.
Well, I have my piano recital. That doesn't have anything to do with anime, but you know, that's kind of a big deal.
Kind of a big deal. Yeah.
There's some anime related things.
Enlighten us.
You know, 2 conventions, dude. 2. They're back-to-back weekends. That's how it was last year and probably the year before.
Yeah, I think it's been
That's just how it is. And I think that's kind of cool. It's kind of tough for, like...
Not ideal for me and my job, but I make it work.
Yeah. But it's, like, cool in the sense that it's, like, we're all animated.
Yeah, I mean, it really gets us into the convention season pretty hot and heavy.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't, like, a super crazy time, though.
No.
You know, we did the one convention, which is a little more local to us.
Don't dox us.
Yeah, that was... Well, listen, we were at that one last year.
So true.
With a panel.
I forgot, yeah. That was pretty cool.
It was. But, this year we were just there to enjoy it. We just went Friday night. It was surprisingly quiet. Usually at a convention it'll be quiet on a Friday night, but I feel like that was the quietest I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Because there was like a lot of cool like semi big name voice actors there, and like there were no lines.
No, there really wasn't a whole lot going on either. Like even like the vendors and all, it was slightly underwhelming. I won't lie. But that's okay. I mean, we got accomplished what we wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about that too. I think it's just I don't know if it was that or I think it was a mixture of that also. We've been doing this for like 5 years or 4 years now. I think 4.
Yeah, quite a few.
So we, some of these people who are at the cons we've seen before, like the vendors.
Yeah.
Even, we've seen a lot of the stuff that they have for sale, and we've met, most of the voice actors we set out to meet.
Yeah.
Which for me, like the first couple years, that was always the biggest draw for me.
Mm-hmm. I would agree with the voice actors thing. The shop, like I'll shop till I drop.
For me, it's like I just see like it's just like,
I just feel like there wasn't a lot of the stuff that I'm interested in. I wouldn't necessarily say that it was like the same stuff over and over again. It just wasn't a lot.
For me, it just like
stuff.
I look at it, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Like it's like, oh, Prince. Like I've seen these before. People's fan art. I think that's cool, but I'm not. That's not something.
I'm not really
interested in buying. I have. No real estate in my room for posters.
Certainly
and no room
negative real estate
in my no room in my like anywhere on shelves or anything for collectibles. So like now it's like I look at stuff and I'm like, oh, this is super cool. I have no room for it.
I keep going even though I have no room, but that's okay. I did get a few things at that first convention, a few Full Metal Funko Pops.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool find, and that was actually a guy we had talked to before.
Pretty
I think.
sweet. Yeah, I talked to him
the
year prior.
I don't know. There was one last year. I don't know if you remember who was like really trying to spoil some Full Metal details to me.
I don't recall
about the character. About
oh, that was at Fan Expo Philly.
Was it in Philly? I thought it was in.
Yeah. Well, he was alluding to the fact that Greed has 2 different personas.
Yeah, which
now you understand.
I understand that now, but at the time, like.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think he and I were kind of trying to talk about it.
When you're like, oh, he hasn't seen you yet, and he just continued talking. I guess like it's one of those things,
I don't really think it had an effect on you.
No, where it's like a show came out a long time ago. That's honestly a little bit of a fear of mine, like waiting in line at these things, that people are just going to start talking spoilers for some show I haven't seen yet.
That's interesting. I've never really thought about that.
I do, because
I
like,
guess
people,
you're-
like a lot of the people there don't really have good social skills
Yeah, I really don't
or social awareness.
care about spoilers.
Yeah, I don't know how you don't care about spoilers, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know. I don't
But,
have patience, I guess, when it comes to stuff. So if I see it, it doesn't really bother me all that much.
I like for a show, you know, and we're actually going to talk about that pretty soon. I like a show where I can like
Yeah,
try
we're
to
gonna
figure
talk
stuff out, and I like to think, and I don't like to have stuff, you know, laid out before me. Like there's always
Yeah, I don't really care.
I usually do, and there's like twists in shows. A lot of the times I can usually figure it out. A couple have gotten me pretty good, obviously, like anything in Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Very few things I figured out besides like the first twist, which like is not a big one.
Yeah.
You
Yes,
know what I'm talking
I
about.
do.
I don't want to
really
spoil
enjoy it.
anything about Attack on Titan until we get to it
Until
in
we
our
get
deep
there.
dive. So,
Um,
like, it's not a big spoiler. It's like episode 4, but
yeah.
like, it's just I like doing that. I like thinking. I like trying to figure stuff out. And so, like, you know, a lot of the shows we watch, rom-coms, like the spoilers, like, oh, so-and-so gets together. I don't like spoiling that either, not necessarily for the reason of, like, can I crunch these numbers? Can I figure out what's going to happen? Like, they're going to either go out or they're not.
Can I crunch
It's
these
just
numbers?
a matter of I like to see it for myself. And that's kind of part of the show is, like, you don't know exactly what's going to happen. I think it loses some of its luster when you know exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, I think that most people would agree with you. I just don't really care.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like that's just how I feel. But yeah, so we went to another convention the next week.
Yeah,
That was a little
cool.
bigger. That one was cool,
It was
actually.
very crowded as always.
Yeah, it's
And we went on
insane.
Saturday, which is just
the busiest.
always
day.
going to be the biggest day. Like usually we'll go Friday and Saturday. This year we really just needed to go.
We got
Saturday.
out there late too,
Yeah, I mean we weren't there for that long.
and there was nobody. We
But-
didn't meet a single voice actor.
Yeah, we
or-
didn't meet anybody.
or normal actor.
Or the guy that works there that looks like Stephen A. Smith. We didn't see him. That was a shame. Usually there's a guy who, just a guest, who goes and has a chair. Then he brings along with him, so he sits down like a little folding chair
Yeah.
when he's waiting in line, and you can always see his plumber's crack. So that's pretty
So
awesome.
shout out to that guy if you're listening,
Yeah,
man.
didn't see him
Yeah,
this
where
year.
were you, dude? Where were you?
I know it was.
I mean, we weren't waiting in line, so maybe that's why. But I feel like we're
just,
always like
he's
right behind him.
Pretty easy to. We are. That's certainly. I mean, it's happened at least 3 times.
Enough to like take notice.
I mean, without a doubt, like there's lore there now. I was disappointed to not see Stephen A. Smith guy.
Yeah, I don't know.
I hope he's doing well.
Yeah, shout out to that guy.
He's
if you're
usually
listening.
manning some big.
Yeah, it's just like there wasn't a lot of lore, but that's okay.
No,
we had a
it's
nice
fine.
time.
We saw Orlando Bloom from a distance.
Yeah,
Saw
Yeah.
Mr. T from a distance.
we did.
Didn't really see any of the hobbits. They all had huge lines.
Well, they're
so
all
I
really
couldn't
small,
see.
so
Maybe that is lore accurate, and they are.
Yeah,
like 3
maybe
feet
they were
tall.
just-
I never
yeah.
thought about that.
I think that's what it
I
is.
never thought about that. But it was still fun. I mean, I bought a few things. There was a ton of vendors.
Yeah, that was a little more engaging.
It can be
shop
difficult
at.
to look just because it's so tight and there's so many people.
Yeah.
But I was pretty content with my purchases.
Yeah, my purchases are still sitting in your backpack.
I forgot.
Yeah, I'll have to get those
Yeah.
sometime.
Yeah, you will. But after the convention, we did some fun stuff too, right?
We did. Ow. Yeah, we went shopping. We went to Uniqlo, which is
Yeah.
a pretty popular clothing store in Japan. And
Yeah, we went
had
there
like
in
a-
Japan.
yeah,
I was thinking
yeah,
of something
and
even bigger.
well, you started grabbing on my
I know,
shirt,
I know.
so I
know.
figured we'd
That's
talk
true.
about that first.
That's fair.
And I got this sweet Oshinoko shirt.
It
There's
is
like
pretty
stuff on
sweet,
the back.
yeah.
You can someday.
There's stuff on the back, yeah. Trust
And
me.
I got a Kaguya-sama shirt, which is kind of like crazy.
That shirt rips, dude. I'm jealous.
Like I don't. It's kind of cool to be getting like, and all of the stuff they had like was wearable. You know, I feel like I'll have like a lot of anime shirts that are like these are staying in shirts. You went out in that
But yeah, because I don't care.
to a con. I don't know. I just like
Walked around the city of
I
Philadelphia.
don't know, a shirt
wearing
with
this.
like not a lot going on in the front and plenty going on in the back. That's my exact style.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're pretty sick.
But they had a lot of cool shirts.
Yeah, they did. They have a lot of cool ones online too, except for they don't have the Kaguya one in my size online because I'm a fatty. So that's pretty disappointing. There's like a thing that's like notify when back in stock, so I'm like maybe, but then I would have had to create an account. I didn't really feel like making an account because I already have 8 million accounts. So I mean, you could think like, what's one more, especially if it's gonna get you a Kaguya shirt one day, but it's neither here nor there. What did we do for lunch that day?
We got some sushi, not just any sushi. We went to your favorite chain revolving sushi.
It's better than
restaurant,
sushi. I don't even want to hear it.
Kura Sushi. This one wasn't.
This one was good still for the United States of America.
It was cool.
Well, you take what you can get.
It was super fun. It was good vibes, just like the other one. Like it certainly was an experience, just like Kura back in Japan.
Man. Order on the tablet, stuff shows up.
It's just like a little less exciting to me when like the sushi I was ordering cost 4 times as much.
Yeah.
It's like I can't order like instead of ordering 4 plates of sushi for $4, it's 4 plates for 16.
Yeah, definitely.
And I ate a lot, so I spent a lot of money.
Pay Tony. It was a lot of fun for me though.
It was super fun.
I just like.
And as much as
I
as
like
close
to
as
say,
we could get to
as
much as I like to say, it's like cheaper there. Like
after a $1,500
flight. After the flight, I'd have to eat a lot of sushi for
to
it
make
to.
It worth it.
I like, dude. That's all I'm saying. If I eat that much, like, I can crunch those numbers too. So like, the sushi's 4x. So all I need to do is eat like $400 worth of sushi in Japan. There. It's $400 worth of sushi there. Multiply that by 4. That's like $1,600. That pays for the flight and like room for a night.
I think you would have to add another $400 because you're still spending $400. So it's like,
all right. So I have to eat like.
You would have only saved $1,200 in that one.
All right. So if I eat like $600 worth of sushi, I could do that. Not in like a day, like in a month.
Yeah.
If I eat it every day for lunch and dinner.
Yeah, maybe.
Eat 600 plates of sushi. That's nothing.
Play.
Yeah.
Light work.
Exactly. But it was super cool.
Yeah.
It was like a little taste of, Japan at
back
home.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool.
Home is where the heart is.
Yeah, it was a little taste of my home, my true home, like Kura Sushi.
So true. Yeah,
it was cool. It was like a whole, experience, and I think that made the con like it's kind of became its like own tradition, not necessarily just driving there.
Oh yeah, the whole ordeal.
Yeah, so it was a good time.
It was a good time. I got a really big forehead. Do you ever look at this thing?
No.
I just keep glancing down at the.
So we got one other big event going on.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Which was a couple weeks ago.
There's a hint on the table.
Yeah, guys, we met Donkey Kong.
I wish I met Donkey Kong. Dang it! I got a picture of him from a distance. I just like. It just felt weird to wait in line.
Yeah, it was a lot of kids. It was like a.
I know. Yeah. I know. It's just like So here's this grown white man waiting in line with all the Japanese children to meet Donkey Kong.
I think it's Donkey Kong.
He's just my man. Like that's my guy.
But we didn't. We met.
That's how Donkey Kong
got to hang out with another digital character.
So true.
Named Hatsune Miku.
Yeah, that was really special.
It was cool, man. It was like a pretty sick concert. I was, a little worried just because it's like not, a real person doing it, but like she looked pretty real to me, dude.
I thought it was really well done.
Yeah, like you couldn't you can't like obviously like anime girls aren't real, but like if they were, that's what they would look like,
Gotcha. Yeah, that's
like I don't know. I think it looked really like pretty legit.
Yeah, I know. Like I was thrilled with how they did it. The screen was really cool. It was like the clearest, most high def screen of all time, probably, because like it made her look real.
That's what I'm
saying. From like
dude.
far away.
I mean, yeah, from close, like we've seen footage, it looked pretty cool too.
Yeah, it must have
it looked
from close.
Yeah,
but
like I thought it was gonna look like a little
but yeah, the music was just a lot of fun.
Yeah, they had a live band, which was awesome.
The ambiance was pretty nice. That was just a weird way to put it, but like there was just an awesome energy with all the glow sticks and just
not us.
Nah, the line for merch was,
and the glow sticks themselves were like astronomical.
I mean, if we waited in line, we would have bought them, but the line was insane.
Yeah, but I don't I'm gonna wait in line and miss like the first 20 minutes of the show to pay $60 for a glow stick.
Oh yeah, it's not.
It's not like a glow stick, like a glow stick.
I mean,
it's like a light stick kind of.
You've seen anime.
Yeah, so I got us since we got home. I ordered us. I got a set of 2 of them for like $10.
We'll be ready.
And they got all the colors. So next time we go to a concert, that's like
we'll be ready.
It's gonna be.
That's
us.
exactly how it's gonna look. Yeah.
But yeah, so that was like
I'm gonna like direct traffic with mine.
you know some of the biggest events that we've. Yeah, you could like be like an air traffic.
That's what I'm
controller.
saying. Yeah.
We had some big events recently, so that's where we've been.
Yeah, I think
Brief
we had some good times.
15-minute. Just to catch up.
Check in.
Check in with us before we check in on these shows.
So true. We could have segments to the podcast, and that's like a segment.
What's new?
The check in. What's new with the anime?
Well, I mean,
bros?
if we do it like next week, there's not going to be much. It's going to be like work. I mean, it doesn't have to be a 15-minute segment every time.
No.
It could be like a 30-second one.
Yeah, like wow, this show was great this week. Speaking of that,
yeah. So let's get right back into it. We're talking.
Let's get right.
Check-ins here. I think we've been doing pretty good with our shows. I'm happy we got this first one finally watched a little bit. Turning so's. And you spelt it right. No, there was an H there.
No, dude, you did that.
There was an H there.
No, I don't think there was.
I can look at the
I didn't delete it.
You can look at the editing.
I didn't delete it. Angelo doesn't know how to spell. Anyway, what you were alluding to. As far as returning shows go, we'll talk about the one that we're watching together first, and then you can, if you want to talk about the other one. We have, in the last few days, binged quite a few episodes of Classroom of the Elite Season 4.
Second year, first term.
So true, so true. And it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. It's
I
definitely
thought
had
it's
us
been
on
really
our toes.
good.
Yeah.
I've been super hyped up since we've been watching it. Like I started rewatching it from the beginning, just the other day. One, because there's like stuff I missed. Because
I mean, it's been a while, yeah. And the animation studio changed. It just like looks a little
like
different.
things. Yeah, some characters
Some
like
of the
a
side
weird side
characters
character.
are like,
I'm like,
I
I don't
don't
know who
remember
you.
you,
I don't
yeah.
even know who you are.
I don't even know who you are.
But yeah, it's
I don't know
been
no snakes.
it's been good for it to be back. I was pretty hyped up about it. I was a little like, oh,
was pretty
like we
hyped up.
haven't. We didn't watch it at first because it was like behind, and then it was like they came out with 4 episodes at once, and then we were waiting for the dub because that's one of the ones we still watch dubbed, and then it just got away from us a little bit, but
We
we're
got it back.
Yeah, I don't know how we watched like
I think it's gonna go to like I
6 or
saw
7
on
episodes.
Reddit. It's like maybe 15 or 16 episodes.
That would be awesome.
It's gonna be more.
Yeah,
than
but
12.
this season's been, it's different. It's different. Watching like
Yeah, it's different.
I've been going back and like watching the first season. It's like kind of like so different to watch, like how different Ayana Koji acts.
Yeah,
'cause
he was
like
much more
really
reserved.
holding back
Yeah,
in the
there was just
beginning, and
nothing,
you don't
yeah.
know what his deal is either. So you're like, hey, like you don't know nothing about him,
Ain't nothing but a thing.
and that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's definitely been interesting to see truths be unraveled as the show's gone along. And I think this season in particular, like it just kind of like not all of his cards are out on the table, but like starting to show
I mean,
more and
people
more.
are starting to. Way more people know about how strong he is, and now that he had stopped holding back on some tests, people know how smart he is.
Yeah,
So it's just one of those things where it's only a matter of time. But the stakes are higher than ever because there's another person who went through
stakes
the
is
same.
high.
The same like ordeal he did growing up, was raised in the same like lab basically
Yeah, that's
where he was, who's trying to take him down. And that's been kind of, for me, the main thing I've been trying to figure out. They really, so far, I mean, obviously if you're caught up, you know more, but they've been trying to make it seem like it's this one character, and like they pretty much almost straight up said it.
Yeah, without saying.
But I'm
yeah.
just like, I just don't understand why they would give that away so easily. So it makes me think that there's another twist coming.
I don't know. I guess we'll have to watch and see.
Yeah, but I'm pretty hyped up. This is honestly,
Yeah, you
at
could
this
say you're
point,
pretty hyped up. I
the
think.
thing I've been most excited about now.
Really? Okay.
But now that we like started watching most of it, it was pretty sweet though to be able to binge it because like
Yeah, I mean, I
mean that's
It's nice to have
when
a
did we
binge
start
every once in a
watching
while.
it? Was it when it was between season 1 and 2? Was it because season 2
I
was
think
coming out
so.
soon?
I don't really remember why we started watching it.
There was a really you watched it first. I was like,
That's crazy.
cause yeah, I remember. Being
Now
like,
I gotta
what's that?
I gotta exchange to get you to watch something that I start.
Oh, it was a long time ago. How do you think I am?
I mean, I guess it's the same.
Yeah. But well, you didn't ask me. I was interested.
You'd be interested if you saw Kakai Sensen.
Okay, you'd be interested if you saw half the shows I watch,
Like
and the
what?
other half as well.
Wow, that was good.
Um,
Yeah, I think we definitely picked it up season 2. So
when season 2 is out, because I remember binge watching at least the first season. Obviously, this first season came out a while ago. I don't remember.
There was definitely a gap.
I don't think we binge watched the second season. I think that was coming out. We watched it as it came out.
That was so long ago.
We did. Yeah, we must have. Season 3 we definitely did, and obviously season 4 we kind of binged it now. But yeah, I don't know. It's been a good ride so far, and it's nice to have something a little. As much as I love rom-coms, it's still nice to mix something in that's like mentally stimulating, if that makes sense.
I find them all mentally stimulating.
Well, in a different way.
It came out. Season 2 came out in 22, so we were definitely watching it.
Yeah, so we'd probably watch that. As
Season 1 was I think years before.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
2017.
Yeah,
it was 5 years.
So we had to wait like a year and a half. I'm not too mad about that, or 2 years.
That's crazy, dude.
So I'm not. That's why I'm like, it's been nice to binge it, but like, I don't want it to be over quite yet because there's still more to be, more to figure out. Well, I'm not saying take a break, but I'm just saying if it's like 15, 16 episodes, that'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah. PFS.
But yeah, so that's our
filling the gaps.
Yeah, our returning show. There's one other one that you're not watching, obviously, and we've been talking about it for a while, and that's Dr. Stone, Science Future Part 3. The season that will not end. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Are you talking?
No, I don't. I never have.
I'm kidding. I thought it would be a funny bit. Don't get upset. I'm making jokes.
Yeah, something like that.
It was a joke. People were laughing. I heard them.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. Listen, I really was hoping we'd get caught up by now.
I know.
And it's kind of
we were doing a pretty
realized
good job.
that we're not, so I started watching it again.
We're not.
It's been pretty good. Obviously, as we get close to the ending here, I think things are going to get kind of crazy, but it's been great. But
okay, well, yeah, say that if it's been great or if it's been pretty.
Yeah,
it's coming down to the end. Like, this is critical.
Well, we're kind of building up to the end. That's what's going on.
Gotcha, okay.
So it's like, it's the build up.
This is it,
so
yeah. Like, this is the
I'm
end
excited to see what's happening. Even as they introduce some new characters, they're all awesome.
That's interesting.
So, I actually just met a new one the other day. It was pretty cool.
It's late. That's
so
interesting.
I'm pretty happy with how the show's been going.
Good. I hope it is a good ending.
I don't think... if I was going to get spoiled on the ending, it would have happened by now. Just, like, from the manga. And I'm pretty caught up with the anime. I'm only a couple episodes behind.
Nice.
So I'll catch up, watch the end by myself, I guess, because the, 4 people in my life who watch it are not caught up.
Yeah. When you propose the time... And we can catch up. I don't know.
Well, when we're not watching Clash of Elite,
I don't really see the time. Because we're spending all of our time with the new shows.
Yeah, rom-coms galore. Rom-coms
great.
galore.
I'm loving it.
All right, you want to... I guess we don't really have to read about it. So the first one on our list here from last time is I made friends with the second prettiest girl in my class.
Yeah.
Which is definitely one that we, had high hopes going into.
You hear a title like that.
How you feeling about it?
I wonder if this is my favorite one this season.
I don't know. I feel like you've said it about most of them.
Because they're all great.
It's been a good time, dude.
No, I like this one a lot. It's given us, some of the rom-com stuff we look for. It has been a little bit less wishy-washy, which is nice. And it's also now giving us some emotional depth. So I think it checks a lot of boxes that not every show does. Not every show does by design. Like, you don't need it out of every show. But I like it. I really like it a lot. I like the characters.
It hasn't been
I'm intrigued. Just it's got me interested in plot lines other than the romance of the main 2 characters. Now, do the plot lines affect it? Yes. But it's been really solid and a little different.
Yeah, I think
a little more depth than you'd expect out of a show with a title.
Yeah, that's kind of a big plot point, but yeah, it's been good. It's not been the funniest one, but I don't think it's it's not trying to be.
Yeah, it's got some laughs, but it definitely is.
Yes, I think it's got more of that seriousness there, which is nice. But yeah, I'm a big fan. I'd love to watch it after we're done recording.
Cool.
Have we the time?
Guess we'll find out.
All right, so the next one you did not give a shot to. And that is...
Why do you gotta be so negative?
Because it's really good.
Just say you watch it. I don't have time.
The Ram... You just...
You gotta watch Dr. Stone.
The Ramparts of Ice. And that one is, written by the same person who wrote You and I Are Polar Opposites. It's certainly a very different vibe. But I think it's, for me, equally as good. I think this one is a lot more... That one was really good too.
Yeah, I
of
think
just
that
getting
show
in
was
with character
stellar.
depth. I think that was like more our style, just because it was more comedy focused.
Yeah.
And just like good vibes. This one's kind of more, anxious with characters who are, carrying more like heartache with them, I guess, or going through more trouble. But it's plenty of funny moments. It's still good vibes, I'd say, most of the time. But I think it's kind of nice to see some of these characters, even all four of the main ones, overcome, their personal issues and things that kind of bring them down, and how they can help each other. Mm-hmm. And now we've kind of gotten into a funny kind of place where it's like a love polygon. Not really, but like the one guy likes the one girl, and the one girl thinks that the other girl would be good for him. So like they're both of the girls are trying to play matchmaker, but they're trying to help like the other girl, and it's like it's pretty funny. It's sometimes in shows like that with like bad miscommunication,
Yeah, that's what I was
get
gonna
like
ask.
frustrating.
Is it like secondhand embarrassment, or is it like?
It's not like secondhand embarrassment. It's not like Gamers in that sense, but it's not like some of
I
these
think
shows where
Gamers
it's just
defies
like,
that.
where it's just like frustratingly annoying that they won't have a conversation. It's not like a huge plot point. These, a lot of the show is about in here, figuring out what's going on in yourself before you can worry about dating and all. And I think it's cool.
That's
I
a
think
good
it's
message.
cool.
Yeah.
I think it's
That's a
it
good
has that
message.
depth, and it still also has the bit of romance and the bit of comedy. I think it has
That's good.
everything you need.
Yeah. I find it so interesting for a mangaka to have two shows airing almost concurrently like that. Like, it's really impressive. I don't know, like, serialization of manga wise, like how they're both doing, but
Ramparts of Ice is a webcomic.
I'm sure it's been adapted to some sort of manga by now.
Maybe.
Right?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's interesting too.
I just knew it was originally a webcomic.
Mm-hmm. So is Horimiya. Have you ever seen like the original?
Yeah,
It's pretty
you
wild.
showed me that before. It probably has been adapted. That'd be crazy for it to get an anime adaptation before a manga one, but crazier things have happened.
It's true. All right. Moving on. Gals can't be kind to otaku! Exclamation point! Question mark. I feel like this was the one with the most hype going into the season.
This one I was happy because it was like coming out on my birthday, and I remember being pretty excited
present.
about that.
It's a good present.
And like I had seen, different promotional material before.
This was definitely one we had heard of.
Yeah, like
usually like
it was
the,
on my
the
radar.
good, that kind of stuff is stuff you hear about 2 seasons in advance.
Yeah, I knew about
Because you
this
get
last
you get a
season.
poster, you get like this is coming out. You don't quite get a trailer yet, but you know about it.
Yeah. So I think,
And this is that.
and I would say it lived up to those expectations
And maybe
to
even
that,
then some,
that hype. Yeah, it's like almost like every show's got something different.
This might be
going
my
for it.
favorite.
That's what I'm saying. It's like everything's got something different going for it.
Yeah.
For this one, for me, I will say something that I've never really happened before. I like both of like the main love interests the same.
That's wild.
Like I can't pick. I usually,
I can think
we
of somebody
always,
else who says that. We'll talk about them later.
That's how I feel.
I have a favorite
like
as always.
Yeah, I usually do. It's just like I can't. Like I like them both equally. I'm like either way. So hopefully it continues like that. So either way, no matter who ends up with who, I'll be happy. But like, yeah, I've never really had that happen where I'm like, I don't want to say one's my favorite. Because like I can say Ichiji's my favorite. I'm like, okay. But I could also say, what's her name? Well, that doesn't. What's the other one's name? Ayame. Amane. But I could also say she's like, I don't want to say she's not my favorite
So
as well.
what's interesting is reading back the description. It only mentions really character stuff for Amane.
Yeah, I tell dude, she was on the first book cover. Like, I really think the show doesn't know who the main girl is.
Nah,
either.
that's my goat. That's the main girl.
It's just like I think they do a really nice job, and for it's not the most deep show, but I think there's still something there with depth and all, and
There
these
is.
characters,
I'm sure they'll explore more. too.
have faced different stuff with like liking things that might not be super popular,
Yeah.
and just everybody has their struggles, and that's apparent in that show, which I think is nice too. It's a little more realistic, if that makes sense.
Yeah. This one's just fun. This one's very funny. the romance
It
has been a little bit more slow burn and into like, you know, do we like each other? What?
It has a banger opening.
It does have a good opening. It's popular. Like I see it online.
Yeah, I'm like, heck yeah, dude.
But yeah, I think it's cool, and I think like in thinking about the two love interests, the one that I like better is probably like good for our main character now, and I think the other one probably makes more sense to like get him out of his shell, and maybe is just better overall. But I still am gonna.
It's just we've just established so much. Like we've met both their families and all, and it's like I don't like. It's like Kenny like. I don't want him to pick either or pick just one. Like it's sad. I'm almost like don't pick anybody right now and just. But I don't think it's not like we're gonna find out by the end of the season what's going on.
No, I wouldn't think
and it's not even like it's like, oh, he just gets to choose, like quintuplet style. Like they haven't both faced their
trivia.
They haven't both faced their feelings yet.
Yeah. Did you like that?
Yeah, it was cool.
Thank you.
But yeah, I really enjoy this one. Also, I would watch it today.
Me too.
You know, it brings a little bit extra joy to my Wednesdays. This one I think is pretty funny. There's like a full spectrum of like serious to funny, and like we have something kind of everywhere.
We do for sure. All right, so one show we watched an episode of didn't continue. I still think it has potential. Like I still would watch this over Ramparts Place.
Yeah, I think you're crazy.
That's fine. I want to end this love game. We ended the love game.
We did.
Yeah.
I don't, dude.
It seemed like it was going to be some frustrating stuff, and I know that's not your bag.
It's just there's so many shows. Like I know I've watched like a billion nerdy guy has these popular girls who like him shows, but like the like people
some shows always hit
who have been in love forever and just are like don't know how to communicate with each other properly. Like
yeah, it really grinds your gears, huh?
It's like this one was I don't know that first episode it was like just a little frustrating.
Yeah. I get that. Like I said, like I have a little bit of interest in coming back to it, but it really
I would like I'm sure it's enjoyable, but compared, you know, when you're comparing it to these other things.
I mean, yeah, in a season where there's 20 rom-coms, like they're not all going to be 10s.
It's not standing out to me. This one,
speaking of a 10,
next one is
this one could be my favorite.
That's what I was gonna say. I don't know. It's like I don't know what I'd pick.
This one is just funny as
hell.
I
really enjoy. Yeah, this one is definitely on the funny end of the spectrum. I don't know because originally
where's this funny end? Here or there?
Over here, the left is funny. Serious is on the right.
Serious.
All right, man.
Funny end of the spectrum.
The klutzy class monitor and the girl with the short skirt.
I'm on.
You know, that's another one that's just like a crazy title, but
yes.
Man, it's almost one of these shows I wish we didn't know about. Because it would be the perfect show for a sleeper hit.
I still think it could be a sleeper hit.
It's not a sleeper hit. I was hyped up about it.
I didn't really know anything about it. Which one wasn't I hyped up about?
The last one you talk crap on.
Well, the last one's not a sleeper hit either, though, because you knew about it. I was critical. There's a difference between talking crap and being critical.
Maybe it could be a sleeper hit because you didn't at first really think it was that good. And
no, this is really good.
No, you don't get to pick this as a sleeper hit.
I think it's a sleeper hit.
How is it a sleeper hit? We knew about it beforehand. We watched the trailers together. We knew the same amount going in, and we're like, this one's gonna be really good.
I don't remember thinking that at all.
All right, well, I think.
Yeah, but no, this has been great. I think it's been, like we said, comedy centric. But like the romance has been great too. I mean, there's not a lot to the romance, I would say, at least not yet. It just kind of happens. But I guess it's just a story of like acceptance of each other, which I guess there is something.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just when you spend all the time with people. I feel like there's been a decent enough progression. It hasn't been like a lot of like they almost do stuff. It's just I think what's happened in the show. I think is kind of fitting of their relationship.
I would agree. My point there is more so like they don't. It doesn't like what do they know about each other? Like we don't really see like their conversations.
Maybe
like that.
Not a ton about like their past as like children and all.
Yeah.
But we don't even know that either.
No. But go ahead.
I don't know. I was just gonna say I think like I don't think there's anything lacking there.
I wouldn't say that there is. That would just be my one thought on the romance specifically. I think the animation's awesome.
Yeah,
it's really like just
looks cool.
visually
I
pleasing.
think that's something for me that kind of sets a show apart.
Yeah, it's just fun. It's different. I don't think we've watched a show quite like it visually, which is cool. You know, it's definitely something that sets it apart that I enjoy. Overall, just fun times.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so there's 2 more. One more on our list, and then one that I guess is our sleeper hit because it's the only one we didn't know about.
I don't know.
Hibara's Teenage New Game Plus.
Yeah.
Now this one,
you know the one I talked.
You know, you had previously say that you didn't really like, you know, the character.
I just felt like it was, lacking. I didn't like the dialogue.
Yeah. It's like they're just like, why are they friends? Who are these people? I think, you know, they've kind of come around on that with getting quite a bit of depth with most of the characters.
Yeah.
You know, I thought it was kind of cool that they. Yeah, that they even gave, like, one of the guys an arc before one of the potential love interests, which I think was kind of cool to start us off with that. Mm-hmm. Like, there's not usually arcs in rom-coms or romances where it's, like, a bromance.
For sure. I think it's cool because it focuses more on, like, the main premise of the redoing your time and...
Yeah, and how it can affect other people.
Yeah.
And I think that was really cool.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But
it's definitely gotten better for me.
I really
look forward to it each week.
I at first I didn't really put it on the same pedestal as the other ones.
Yeah,
but
this definitely is below the other 3 for me. But I also I don't like one of the 2 main love interests at all.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I'm just not a fan whatsoever.
Why?
I don't like her design. I find her a little annoying.
What'd she do that's annoying?
She's too cheery. I don't know. Nobody's that cheery.
She's just a happy person.
Nobody's happy.
People can be that happy when they're like in high school.
Yeah, I guess that's
It's
fair.
not like she's working like a 50-hour-a-week job and being that cheerful. She's
That's
like
fair.
at high school. Those are your glory days,
that's
dude.
fair. To some, I guess.
Yeah, to her.
Yeah.
I don't know. I knew people in high school who were that. Nah, maybe not as that animated, but
I can't think of anybody.
like I had, I talked to people who were like that, just like high on life.
Mm-hmm.
Just be happy to be there.
Mm-hmm.
And she's in love, and that makes people cheery too.
Yeah, my favorite girl. I think isn't even one of the love interests, at least not yet.
Which one's your favorite?
A childhood friend, I think is.
I don't know. They had her arc. I think they made that it might be a thing, but now one of the other guys likes her. So it's kind of turning into
We'll see. There's something to that guy.
Yeah, we haven't gotten his arc yet.
There's something to him. We don't know.
There's still, I think, and he's forming a band, so
that's gonna be great. I'm so.
That's
stoked
how
for
cool
the
they
band.
keep playing the opening. He's like
He's in a
playing
band,
guitar in
yeah.
a band. And it's like, where's the band?
Yeah,
So it seems like that's gonna be.
well.
I think the band arc is gonna be. I think they want
how
to
they're
play it
gonna
like the
finish the season,
festival.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a big festival arc, which of like 3 episodes. But
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. I'm excited about that.
I agree.
Love
It's
the
gonna be a
festival.
lot of fun.
So we have one more, and this was one
What a
that
rip.
I had found after, and this
Yep.
is Mistress Kanan is Devilishly Easy.
Okay.
Another one with a crazy title.
That's one of the crazier ones yet.
It's one of the crazier shows.
It
yet.
sure is.
So what this one's about is this devil. I think she's the daughter of Beelzebub. Has lost her interest in food, and she's like the devil of gluttony.
Devil, yeah.
So she likes to eat, and she's like kind of like food sucks. She's like, I'm gonna start eating human souls.
Nice, natural.
And apparently ones that are like high schooler souls taste the best. So she like infiltrates this high school as like a high school girl. She's like in charge of like the disciplinary and she's like the disciplinary committee.
Yeah, I don't know. She's like the president of everything.
Yeah, so she's like a big deal. She has the trust of the people. Well, she is part of that because she's always like stopping people from like being lovey-dovey.
True.
And then she just randomly sees this one guy's soul. It's a different color than the rest of them. But
green,
she's like, it's
yeah.
like ready to go. It's
That's
like,
the one,
this is
yeah.
it. Like, I'm about to munch. And then she like summons him to the room. And then there's, a misunderstanding on what I'm going to eat you means. And then they end up dating.
Yeah.
For me, I don't know. And they've been kind of exploring that as she's also like extremely shy because she's never had a boyfriend before. So it's like
She
funny to
is the
see
devil
between that like shy personality and her just being like a devil, like
Yeah.
you're a lower life form. I'm going to eat your soul.
Yeah.
And I think that's pretty cool. And I
Yeah.
really like the main character because he's just like
Yeah,
he's along for the ride. Like he's just like he's like so well. He doesn't know that she's
heard
a
her
devil.
say some crazy stuff,
But
and
like
just
yeah,
runs
he's just
with it.
he's I think it's cool. And like this show, it is over the top, but it doesn't try to be something it's not. Like it's not trying to be a serious story.
No.
It's just trying to be good fun. That's like a little crazy, but it's like for me, that's like I think I've been laughing at this show the most. As they introduce to like some new characters that are just everything's added more funny parts.
Yeah. Funny parts.
It's funny, dude.
Yeah.
It's just a funny show.
Yeah, it's. I don't think it's the funniest one. I can understand how you would, I guess. I definitely enjoy it. It's not my favorite, but I think given that it is the one we did not know about, I have to accept it as a sleeper hit.
I said you could put Hibara's Teenage Years as a sleeper hit because you
that's-
thought it wasn't
that's-
that good.
That's
'cause
less of a sleeper hit.
It exceeded
that, like-
expectations.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think the high bar is like going into the season. I feel like I mentally was like knew about the klutzy class monitor was more of a surprise.
Yeah, how
to me
did you
somehow.
not know about it? Like, what did you do?
I
What
don't
did you
know.
see? Did you see something online, or is it like I told you about the show and you just weren't listening when I was telling you about it?
I don't know.
Because you're like,
To be
oh, like
honest.
I think at least one of them, you're like, I don't know what this is, and I'm like, I told you about it. You just weren't listening.
It could be that. It could be that. But yeah, I mean, the Devil shows. It's like you said. It's over the top. Some of it's a little much for me, design wise. If you catch my drift, but it definitely is funny. Like I'll give it that. It's
good.
comedy
It's
centric
fun.
and it's very funny.
Yeah, it's just.
Yeah.
I'm glad I found it, and I'm
Yeah.
glad
We've continued
because
to
it
watch
wasn't
it,
like
yeah.
it wasn't on our radar
No,
going
thank you,
into
Jeff
it.
from Mother's Basement.
Yeah, he just like it was in like his top 10 of the season. It was ahead most of the other rom coms we're watching.
Yeah,
So I'm
because it
just
does
like,
something a little different.
It does, and I think it's been funny. The dialogue's been enjoyable, and just a lot of the misunderstandings are like that show does misunderstandings well, in a funny manner at least.
Definitely.
So yeah, I'm excited to see what other crazy things they're gonna get up to.
What crazy thing are we gonna do next?
So
Yeah.
but so that's all we're watching right now.
That's spring 2026 in a nutshell.
Do you have a favorite? After saying 3 of the 5 that are your favorite, do you have one?
My
Can
favorite
you get something on the record?
is. Do you have a favorite?
Of like those 3?
I guess your favorite's Cosmo the Elite. A favorite of the new.
Probably Ramparts of Ice.
Okay.
I think that's what I look forward to the most.
That's so interesting.
I would say, for me, if we're talking the ones that we're all watching together, between Klutzy Class Monitor and Otogiaru.
Yeah, I don't know.
I really like Class Monitor.
Like when I
but-
close my eyes,
Yaru
what
was
one?
fire.
It's tough because we just watched Clumsy Class Monitor yesterday.
And it was a good app.
It was a great app, but it's like I'm thinking about like what do I want to watch the most?
Class of the Elite.
No, it's not that. Probably the Gyaro show. I think.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I think that's my favorite. Amine is my favorite girl of the season, so I guess that checks out.
Favorite girl of the season? I haven't even thought about
I
it.
just a nerdy companion seems pretty
Nerdy
electric to
compare-
me.
She's not. She's not an otaku, dude.
Oh no.
You must not be watching this.
Now, I
show.
mean, you're checking another box with the tsundere. Like, that's all I could ever ask for.
I don't
really.
know who my favorite girl is of the season.
The world may never know.
Yeah, it's not my job to decide. It's whoever's in the show decides who best girl is, unless they choose the wrong one.
Yeah, I guess. I honestly, like, childhood friend from High Bar might be my second favorite.
She's all right.
I mean, I guess Maki from... Maki's the guy. Umi?
Yeah.
Is that her name?
That's one of the girls' names is Umi. One of them.
She might be my second favorite. Umi? My Haramaki, yeah.
Asanagi.
Asanagi, Umi.
Yeah,
Umi.
that's what it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
But yeah, so that's our check-in. You know, it's a very rom-com centric kind of season, but you know,
Yeah, we
it's
checked in.
spring. Love is in the air. And pollen's in the
Going
air.
on to the poem sounds pretty great too. A lot of good stuff this season.
You
I'm
guys
happy.
can't.
Yeah, a
can't
lot of pollen in the air.
Yeah,
Sucks.
man.
Pretty bad.
But love is also in the air because it's the spring.
So true. It's cuffing
So
season.
you know, yeah, watch a cozy rom-com.
Maybe, I don't know.
And also Clash of the Elite and
Yeah.
Dr. Stone because Dr. Stone's awesome.
Yeah.
Those like honestly like. I don't know what I ended up putting on when we did the Did we talk about underrated shows before? I'm sure we did.
Probably we've done a lot of shows.
I think I put like Toradora and other stuff, but I definitely put Dr. Stone. I think I'd put Clash of the Elite too, because like people dig that kind of thing. It's like Squid Game, but like nobody's. But it's like high schoolers, and it's
Squid
not
Games
like trying to
without
save
death.
their life.
Well,
yeah, same thing with like Hunger Games
This
too.
isn't somebody
Like
might
people
try to
love
kill
those kind of like death games. It's like that, but it's like an expulsion game.
you. Yeah, true.
I think it's cool. I think people like would really dig it if they gave it a shot. If it was on Netflix, it'd be way more popular.
Interesting point.
So yeah, thank you guys for watching, for listening as always. You know, hopefully we'll be back in a more weekly manner.
Thank
now
you guys
that
for listening.
the big
Watching
events are
always.
gone.
Hopefully we'll be back in a weekly manner now that the big events are over.
You know, next week is gonna be our.
I still have a lot of events.
Well, next week we should do an episode because it'll be our 2-year anniversary.
What day?
I don't know. It was on the 12th. What's today? The 3rd.
I can't on the 12th.
Okay, we'll do it another day.
Okay.
Last year we missed it. We'll at least have to have some kind of celebration.
Yeah.
But yeah, so look forward to that.
That's a good idea.
in
I
the
like where your head's
next
at.
week or two.
Yeah.
Thank you
I like where
guys
your
as
head's at.
always. See you then.
All right. Peace.